Zhakypov from Kazakhstan. Won the first Asian qualifier in Bangkok. Big boxers from Iran, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan and Uzbekistan. Second Olympic Games for the Hungarian light flyweight, Bedak. World silver medalist in 2005. His older brother Zolt also boxed in Athens 4 years ago in the 54-kilogram division. Well, this has the makings of a very interesting contest. The last two of these men met, and let me introduce them first of all. In the blue corner, and wearing all blue, Birzhan Zhakypov from Kazakhstan. His opponent in red from Hungary, Bedak. The last time they met was in the semi-finals of the World Championships here in China in Yan'an in 2005. And Bedak stopped his man after 3 rounds, completely outclassed him by a 20-point gap. So it's Bedak in red, and the taller of the two by some distance, Birzhan Zhakypov from Kazakhstan, one apiece. Very contrasting styles, Richie.
Yeah, Zhakypov, he's got the height and reach. Got to keep this man at bay and use his left uppercut, I think, as Bedak is coming forward. Bedak for a light fly, very short. Compact. Obviously he's going to be looking to work on the inside, switch of attack, body to head, I would have thought. But I like this Bedak. He is skillful, but he's up against it here. I like this Zhakypov also. He's got the physical advantages in this contest.
Well, for a man who's 5'6" tall, that doesn't sound very big by modern standards, but when you consider he only weighs 7 stone 10, Bedak himself is just a shade over 5 foot. He's about 5'1" tall, so he's conceding about 5 inches in height and at least the same in reach. So Bedak has to get in and out very quickly. He doesn't want to do anything at too clever at range because he hasn't got the armory. Good little counter by the Kazakhstani, but it hasn't worked for him. Well, that really should have scored.
Yeah, it's important that Zhakypov does not overreach here. This Bedak is very clever at just sitting back and letting his opponents overreach, and then he's got good counter punching skills. But if you overreach against him, believe you me, you're falling into that trap and he will score.
Well, not much between them, as you'd expect. 2-1 to the tiny Hungarian, Bedak. Brother Zolt boxed 4 years ago in Athens in the bantamweight division. Bedak boxed in this very division. Lost to the Azerbaijani Abayev 23-8 in his opening contest. That was a good left hand from the Hungarian.
Yeah, there's a couple of sequences there by Bedak actually moving in very quick at the feet, switching the attack with that right hand to the head. He starts off going to the body and then he'll switch right hand over the top, and he'll land with a couple of shots there. Got to use the uppercut, this guy.
Just a single point between these two light flyweights, 48 kilograms the division. World silver medalist from 3 years ago. all in red from Hungary, against the man he beat in that semi-final before going on to lose to the world champion Zhu Shiming from China, who'll be coming up in about 3 contests time, much I'm sure to the delight of the local audience.
Better work now from Zhakypov. What he's doing, he's using that uppercut, but he's doing after the jab. So it's jab, left uppercut, right hook, or a straight 1-2 right hook. And Bedak is walking onto these shots now.
Good fast hands by the Kazakhstani. Got himself into a lead. Now can he increase that, or can he defend? That was a good shot. Good left hand by the big fella in blue, who's the southpaw.
Bedak's got to have more head movement if he's going to come in like that. He's just walking onto the shots. This should be pretty routine stuff for Zhakypov if he just manages to keep that distance.
Well, Bedak certainly upped the tempo a little bit and realises that he's a couple of points behind, I'm quite sure. Good footwork by the man in blue, starting to enjoy himself. Few seconds remaining, bit of a turnaround in this one. It was 2-1 to the Hungarian at the start of the round. He hasn't increased his points, and his opponent has scored 3. That very nearly was another one.
Yeah, better work from Zhakypov in that round, certainly starting to take control. Good action here, Zhakypov working well. There's that left uppercut, right hook around the guard. He just got one as well. You click, but there's the 1-2. He also uses a 1-2 left hook, but there's that left uppercut, right hook. And as the round went on, he started to just gain control. There was that straight left. What a great shot that was.
Yeah, those single, very obvious shots. The judges can't miss them. Bedak had a terrific World Championships 3 years ago, beat boxers from Colombia, then Mongolia, then the defending champion Kazakov from Russia, and then the man he's facing here, Zhakypov from Kazakhstan, before losing to Zhu Shiming from China, 31-13 in the final, if I'm not mistaken. Good left hand once again. Oh, good little right from Bedak, and that really should have scored, Richie. That was a bit of bad scoring there.
Yeah, both have got different aims now. Bedak has got to get close to his man, and he's got to try and get his man onto those ropes. Just restrict the movement. By boxing from the centre of the ring, Zhakypov is fully in control, and just bringing him onto shots. Bedak has got to quicken up the feet. More head movement, double the jab, trying to gain the inside position, and then cut loose with his punches.
Good work by Bedak. He's still in touch, only 2 points between them, midway through the third. Remember, the only other time they've met, Bedak won it, but that was 3 years ago. Good defense by Bedak, saw that big right hand coming.
So the ring craft from Zhakypov is much better than Bedak's. He's boxing from the centre, he's boxing in the spaces, boxing to his strengths. Well, that was a better right hand from Bedak. Yeah, give him a bit of confidence.
That was a shove. Bedak has given himself a very good chance. As Zhakypov looks over at his corner, they really can't help him at this stage. Good footwork by the man from Kazakhstan.
Zhakypov has got to concentrate on throwing that right hook again after the left uppercut. Bedak's just changed his tactics slightly with the guard. He's got a very high guard as he's moving in, so he's taking a lot of the punches on the gloves.
Very even round, and a much better round from the man in the red corner, Pal Bedak. Won at 2-1. Just a single point between them. Who's your money on, Richie?
I think Zhakypov will box very cleverly on the back foot here now. I think it's going to be difficult for Bedak to actually get to him. But yeah, it was a good... the tactics were good in that round. He had a high guard. That was a lovely right hand there. Just gets caught, does Bedak, as he was coming in there. That was an excellent move, really was. He just slipped to his right and threw his right hand then as a counter. That was a good move. Good left to the body there from Zhakypov, but just gets caught holding his feet a little bit too much.
Last round of what has been a cracking contest. Very good technically. 1 point between them. The man in blue is leading. He's Birzhan Zhakypov from Kazakhstan, against the man who beat him in the semi-finals of the World Championships 3 years ago to go on to win the silver medal, Pal Bedak from Hungary. One of the battling Bedak brothers. Next point's going to be pretty important. Good left hand into the body, but it was the Hungarian who landed with the right hand. So he's closed the gap now, and it's even Steven. Good body shot by the man in blue.
Yeah, wrong tactic from Zhakypov here. Although he's trying to box on the front foot, he's actually closing the distance down himself, and he's keeping his feet there, walking onto shots. There you go, that's a typical example.
Bedak back in the lead for the first time since the opening round. Now, this is his second Olympic Games, that little bit more experienced.
Good counters from the Hungarian.
But there's that left hand from Zhakypov, got him.
He should be sitting back here, Jim, and bringing his opponent onto shots. Leaves his chin in the air and he holds his feet too much, does Zhakypov, when he's going forward.
Well, 1 point now is going to make all the difference. If it stays at 6-6 at the end of it, then they look at the 5 judges' scores, discard the top and bottom, and then add up the other 3, and whoever comes out with the more scoring points before it goes to computer is the winner. So who's got the wherewithal to win this one? 1 point's going to do it. Good little clipping left hand from the man from Kazakhstan. Bedak concedes a point. Zhakypov is in the lead. 9 seconds to go. Can Bedak come back? I don't think he can. Referee calls stop. Only 7 seconds remaining. The Hungarian corner getting very animated because they can see their man go out for the second Olympics in a row in his opening contest. There's no time left. Bedak needs to come forward. He's let the clock tick down. Maybe he thinks he's won it, but he hasn't. And a bit of revenge there for Birzhan Zhakypov, having lost to Pal Bedak in the World Championships 3 years ago in the semi-finals. He's won here in Beijing in his opening contest, and Bedak will be so disappointed. And even last round, he just simply didn't do enough, and 1 point was always going to be crucial, Richie.
Yeah, I thought he was slipping away from Zhakypov the way he was walking forward, because he was actually walking onto shots, but he managed to just sneak ahead. Bedak, must be terribly disappointed. Very, very close contest.
1 single point, that's all it takes. Good enough to see Zhakypov from Kazakhstan through to the second series in the light flyweight division.